Try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You'll stumble in my footsteps.
Good morning. Right, put your hand up in the air if you thought Daniel was just about to quit. Put your hands back down because I'm not. I'm alright today. I think my legs are going to be okay. It's going to be too hard to tell until the end of the day, see if the same thing happens again later on. But after 2 miles, doing very well. Started in Bude. And the good news is, I'm not missing any time, because how can I explain, where I was hoping to finish yesterday, at the end of the next day, which is today, I'm still going to end up at the same place because I've found a way to cut through on some small country lanes, and it's I think 13 miles. So stopping yesterday was a fantastic idea. Got loads of food inside me, got a new rucksack. Guys, this is heaven. This rucksack is 10 times better. It's got one downside. Very sweaty back. Very, very sweaty back. So I've just got my thermal top on today. Can't even wear my coat because I'm too hot. But yeah, as far as fit goes, it is fantastic. So that was the best decision I've ever made. Not ever, but you know, like yesterday. So yeah, I've done 2 miles from Bude. I went through a village just there called Stratton, I think. And now, we're pretty much just country lanes all the way. I don't know if we see any other towns or villages, really. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm feeling really positive, optimistic today. Back on track. I was very worried yesterday when my legs started giving me some jip. But I had a bath in Epsom salts. I had some ibuprofen gel which I rubbed onto my legs and my hip. Things are looking up. Let's carry on. Let's go to John o' Groats. It's that way. No, it's not. It's this way. I'll get it right. I have absolutely no idea what they are. It looks like beetroot what's gone funny. Sliced, but I don't know. Don't really want to know. I just found a nice little hut of some kind. I don't know if it's an old bus stop or what. Sat down in there on a chair. That were nice. So let's have a viewer comment. Rich the Man. He says, which has been your most difficult challenge so far out of all the challenges you've done? Now, a lot of people watching this won't have known about my other challenges on my other channel. Deep Digger Dan is the name of the other channel, if you want to check them out. Firstly, I did camping in the Cairngorms of Scotland in winter. That was very hard because I was unfit, but I was under no pressure to get any kind of distance each day, and the weather was on my side, so that was quite a breeze really. I can't say that was difficult. Coast to coast, walking Adrian's Wall. That was, again, yeah, I did find that hard, but I didn't have a backpack and it was only 7 days. So that wasn't the most difficult. Digging the Coast 365, that was only difficult because it was an entire year. Trying to find accommodation every night and worrying about where you're going the next day. It's just constant planning. Very, very difficult. But it wasn't hard work. Whereas this one, I'm still having all the constant planning every night, every day. But this is hard work. Don't get me wrong. You know, anyone out there who isn't fit, who isn't used to doing anything like this, if you can imagine just getting up today and walking 13 miles, okay? Or if you have done that on the odd occasion, you know how hard it is to walk 13 miles. Stick 15 kilograms on your back, you can imagine it's a lot harder. I'm talking about people who are unfit like me, just average people. Now you imagine doing that every day. It's a killer. It's a killer. I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong, I am enjoying myself. It has its ups and downs, but I'm just really proud of myself. I really am. I want to be in that elite group who can say they've walked from Land's End to John o' Groats. There's not many. So yeah, this challenge is the hardest, definitely. Time for a rant. I'm in the mood for a rant. Talking about Americans the other day and how much I like them, blah de blah. There's one thing I detest about them, and it's coming up constantly. And it has done for 8 years since I started YouTube. Bragging. Bragging. I won't say who it was, you know who you are. One of the comments the other day. Too bad you couldn't have built up your endurance in eastern Kentucky. Your hills would be like walking on flat ground to us. Honestly, everything in America, to Americans, has to be bigger and better and more expensive and colder and harder and cooler. You know, it's not a competition. I'm sure you have got big hills in Kentucky, but to say these are flat, what I'm going over, you're having a laugh. You've no idea what you're talking about, unless you do it. Your roads over in America are so wide and so straight, you never have to worry about any bends or... I don't even want to get into it. Just bragging. Americans bragging. It's not big, it's not hard, it's not clever. Oh, you know, I did this a lot in Scotland. Oh, it's a cold one today, it's -2 degrees. Oh, well, over here it's -27 degrees and it's like that all winter. And we've got 6 foot of snow, blah, blah, blah. It's not a competition. So yeah, I do love Americans when they're not bragging or boasting or saying how much better America is than every other country. Every country in the world is good for something. This brightness is rubbish today. I'm having trouble with my camera. For some reason I've changed it. I can't adjust the brightness with the switch I usually use. And I can't work it out. I'll have to look at it tonight. Kenneth Howe sent me a picture in on Facebook the other day, last night, and I just wanted to show you it all. It's pretty cool. Said he was doodling away and thought, oh, I'll just draw something. So I came up with this. I haven't zoomed in and looked at it properly, to be honest with you. I just liked it. I'll look at it properly when I'm editing this and putting it on. I think it's got like the Land's End signpost and the John o' Groats signpost and something in between. I can't remember. I know it says the word Tom on it. Doing this for Tom or something. But yeah, really good picture. Thank you very much, Kenneth. I can't... This lighting is doing my head in. There. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mwah. One bad thing I'm noticing about this rucksack is because these are so much thicker and better, it's hard to hold my arm out, you know, because it's when I'm holding the camera, it gets in the way a bit. We'll have to get used to that. I'll be adjusting the straps as we go along. And another question a few people were asking after yesterday's unboxing, where's the little travel troll? You know, the little troll I was sent. I emptied my rucksack to put everything in here and it's not in there. So I must have left it back at the van. I must have decided at the last minute not to bring it. I think what it was, at the last minute I was just thinking any little gram of weight, which I don't need to carry, I shouldn't carry, so I think I might have just decided to leave it in the end. Well, my thigh strain's come back. Almost 10 miles to go. And there is nowhere else I can stop tonight. I have to make it there, so I'm just going to have to hobble for 10 miles. It's not a really bad pain, you know, but I can feel it. Yeah, I'm uncomfortable. What I'm going to do is when I find a chance to stop, I'm going to pull my pants down and rub some ibuprofen gel on it and see if that actually makes any difference. I can't see it doing any good, but we'll give it a go. Not a good sign, man, not a good sign. Not so early in the day. There isn't a shop, there's nothing for 10 miles apart from the odd farm. That's it. This is my dinner. I think it was, what was it? It was silly price, something like £3 for a pound. They were selling them off cheap yesterday in the bakery. Not sure what you call them really. Look, there's another one in there, different flavours. But this one's apple, homemade as well. It looks disgusting, I know, but it's got a lot of apple in there, and there was a currant on top, which is good for you, I've heard that. Bit of energy, won't do me any harm. So here are the people I want to thank today. We've got Anonymous, donates a lot him. Jeff Boone, Will Haggis, Tiddy, Vicky, Jolie Nadal, Graham Williams, Joshua Rexroad, Jeff Boone, Patos Pix, Don Ivers, Giedrius, Victoria Schmidt, Stephen Thomas, Mark Dix, Stephen Shepherd, Joel. Haven't I done Joe? No. Oh yeah, I have. I've done you twice. Never mind. And Marie Pedretti. Thank you all very, 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 very much. We raised £90 more yesterday. So altogether we've raised £4,603. Thank you very, very much. Please keep the donations coming in. Slowed down a bit yesterday for some reason, but it's been so good, I'm certainly not going to complain. Thank you all so much. Link in the description. Just give it a click and donate what you can. It's to help Mazzy's dad Tom, who's just had brain surgery, and to help the hospital who saved his life as well. Just a little update on Tom. The hospital let him go home for a couple of hours the other day, and here's a picture. It's a wonderful picture of him with his kids, his 3 daughters and his son, all sat on the sofa, and Tom's holding up his cross in his hand, his crucifixion. So that's a wonderful picture. And yeah, he got home for a couple of hours and then went back to the hospital. But yesterday, I think he had a bit of a bad turn. I think he's got a water infection or something, I think Mazzy said. So a little step backwards again, but hopefully everything's going to be fine. Get the donations coming in, people. Thank you very much. Whilst I'm sat down, I will ask about my thigh. I don't know if you can see it. It's there. Well, all there, really. Can you see it? Can you look this up and put it in the comments? Is this something which is just going to get worse? Or is it just going to naturally heal itself with, you know, over the days? Because I'm a bit concerned about it, to be honest with you. If it's not going to fix itself, I need to rest up. But I definitely don't want to be resting up. So if you can let me know, please. Just put up long distance walkers, thigh problems, help in Google and it'll tell you. You do it because I can't be bothered. Right, I'm going to put the big camera away now. I might get the sticks out, the sissy sticks. I've never used them yet. I might start using them now. Here's the new rucksack, which is a far better shape. It's got everything. It's perfect. And the sticks just go nicely in the side here. And a bottle of water in there, and a bottle of water in the other side. Yeah, I'm really, really pleased with this bag. But I think it's stick time. So I've just put some of this ibuprofen max strength gel on my leg. 2 things I'll say about it. Number 1, it stinks like toilet urinals. You know them blocks they put in the toilets? Stinks like that, and I'm not exaggerating. And very, very sticky. I've got a really sticky hand now. And a sticky leg. How am I going to walk around with a sticky hand all day? This is what my problem is now. And just before I set off, I've just had a wee down there. You can see it, can't you? A bit yellow, but nothing to worry about. It's just a... It is yellow. But I did have 3 pints yesterday when I stopped off in Bude. I had 3 pints of Guinness. Was it Guinness? No, it was John Smith's. 3 pints of John Smith's, and that's a similar colour to John Smith's, so it's probably just that. So I'm not too concerned. I have been drinking a lot of water. Let's pick up the sissy sticks, let's get the rucksack on, and let's just do this. I just wanted to stop at this point and brag. At this very point, I am on the border of a new county. We are now entering Devon. We're in Devon. We've completed Cornwall. We've walked the entire length of Cornwall. You've come along with me. It's been hard, hasn't it? 100 miles we've completed now. That is a massive achievement in itself. Not many people can say they've walked across Cornwall, the full length of it. So I'm happy about that. Sissy sticks, well, I think they're a bit of a joke at the moment. All they're doing is giving me arm ache. And if anything, I think they're slowing me down. I'll give them half a mile, you know, and then I'll put them away if they're not doing... I think they're slowing me down, I really do. But we'll see. Hello. Hello, beautiful. And hello, little baby. Hello. Oh. Hello. Whoa. So what's my thoughts on the sissy sticks? To start with, I just felt stupid and as if they weren't doing any good whatsoever. But after a mile, they are doing, I'll tell you, they are doing, I'm limping so badly I can hardly walk. But with these, it's really taking the pressure off. The whole thigh is pretty much... It's like a dead leg, you know what I mean? All on the top of the thigh. Ooh, it's sore. Yeah, I'm just trying to walk now without the sticks and it is so difficult. So yeah, they're a good thing. Certainly for now anyway. In the first 300 metres I was thinking of throwing them in the bush. I just felt I looked stupid and they weren't doing anything, but they are, especially, you know, for end of day to get you over the finishing line. And if you are carrying any kind of little knock or you're limping a little bit, perfect. They're helping. Highly recommended. So this is one place I've missed out. Holsworthy. My last name's Holdsworth. So I wanted to go through there, and I was going to yesterday, but I changed my route because of my injury, but Holsworthy, cool. We're going straight down there. I think it's about 5.5 miles to go. That's the first sign I've seen saying where I'm heading, which is Milton, Damerel. I nearly stayed in Sutcombe, but I think it was £5 dearer was the room. So I thought, no, I'll go on to Milton, Damerel. I'm really wishing I'd have gone for Sutcombe now. £5, what's £5? The way my leg's feeling at the moment, that £5, I'd pay 50 quid. I'd pay 50 quid right now to stay in Sutcombe. Oh. I've just seen my first spring lamb of the year. First little lamb, a little baby one. Really cute. Ran off, little ignorant git. But it's a bit early for spring lambs, isn't it? It's only January the 10th or something. His mum and dad must have had sex way too early. It's meant to be like March, isn't it, before lambs? Baby lamb in January. Dirty parents. Couldn't wait. They just couldn't wait, could they? Gnome Reserve. I'd love to know what that is. It's towards Abbots Bickington. Gnome Reserve and a Yorkshire Rose on it. What's all that about? It's down there somewhere, little people. I'm going to leave it at that. I've got 2.2 miles to go. I'm just heading onto a main road. It's busier than I wanted it to be. I'm hoping I can get up there. If not, it's going to be like the other day. I can actually go off onto some country lanes and go down and round, which is going to add another half mile, maybe a mile. I really don't want to do that, but we'll see how I get on. Well, I'll see how I get on. You walk, 'cause I'm going to end the video now. Thank you for watching once again. Thank you all for your support. I really appreciate it. Remember why I'm doing the trip, and please consider donating. Just giving down in the description. I'll see you all bright and early tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed. Goodbye.
Try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You'll stumble in my footsteps.